Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general bonus love reading for the sign of Leo. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using the Modern Witch Tarot today. We're going to get straight into the reading. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages? For Leo, sun, moon, rising and Venus, what do they need to know in relation to love for this bonus kind of general love reading? So let's cut up the deck for you now and get straight into it. Now, as you can tell, guys, I looked like I was having a bit of difficulty with shuffling of the cards. So I feel like there is something that was meant to come together a while ago, and it's been taking time to get there, but it's not been completely smooth sailing between you and your person. Let's get that out of the way. I feel like that's an additional message. Bear with me. Yeah, this person may have been a bit flighty in the past. They may have been a bit inconsistent. They have been watching you, or they've got lots of people keeping tabs on you right now. Okay? I'm getting fake accounts for some reason, so potentially there are a lot of people who are looking at you from potentially fake accounts and seeing where you're up to next in your kind of life, this new chapter in your life. You're probably going to have a lot of people that are interested that are coming back around for some sort of passionate kind of beginning with you. Some of them have good intentions, some of them not so much, so obviously just keep that as a precaution here, guys. I feel like you're quite happy to cut out whoever else you feel like you need to if they're coming from a particular place where they're following more with their passions rather than of wanting anything more kind of solid with you in a proper commitment type of way. I feel like there are a lot of people right now who also are feeling relatively insecure and unsure about approaching you because potentially you could be doing very well for yourself in your life. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with a lot right now, or you will be if you haven't had very much happening. You're going to be quite overwhelmed with people coming in. Yeah, it's like out of the blue here. They're just going to come out of the darkness and all kind of appear in front of you here with the moon. And you're going to have loads of options, and then you're not going to be sure about who to pick or who not to pick, if to go into a relationship with someone or if not to go into a relationship, whether to stay single, whether to revive something, whether to move on something new in your life, whether to re-embark on a rekindling of sorts with someone or not. I feel like there is just a lot that's happening. I saw 4:14 on the clock, so you could be seeing lots of 4s and 1s potentially, guys. But also I feel like there is someone in particular who's potentially gone through a breakup, a separation or a divorce, and they're missing you. And I feel like you may have a lot of history with this person. I feel like this person probably does have good intentions. Yeah, look at that with the 6 of Wands. They do have good intentions. They see that you're doing very well for yourself. They want to bring balance to you. They want something long-term and committed here, but you didn't have equal give and take and equal reciprocity between the two of you before. So they're coming back here with the 8 of Cups in reverse to say they want a new beginning. This person wants to actually most likely give you that kind of Ace of Pentacles, to have that tangible new beginning, like a solid offer. But potentially this person may be just coming in as friends first and kind of for it to blossom into a romance at a later date, just so that you guys can become more comfortable with each other. So you may go on a few dates, but I feel like this person may come across as if they're not really serious about going into anything further, but I feel like they are. Yeah, they may look like they're not going to put in effort, but deep down what they want to do is show to you and prove to you that they do want something solid. They're going to reveal something to you. They're going to probably say that they put in work to do with something else or with someone else a while ago and it didn't work out, and there's been a strong sense of unrequited love there, so they've had to leave a situation. They stayed in it for far too long, I'm getting. Something was hidden to them, like there was probably a lot of mystery and lies in this other kind of connection. They've had a lot to deal with. That's been hidden here with the High Priestess. It's all been hush hush, it's all been secrets, but I feel intuitively you know that this person has gone through what they've gone through elsewhere with someone else, because you feel that deeper kind of connection with this person. You knew that they were interested, but they just didn't put an action with the connection with you before, and I feel like things are getting ready to change. Yeah, the Empress in reverse and the Devil. Wow. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus or a Libra, or potentially your person was dealing with one of those signs, or you have this strongly in your chart, your person does. I feel like whatever happened with you in the past, your confidence may have got severely knocked because this person potentially was still tied in with someone or something that wasn't good for them. They could have been in a karmic contract with a karmic partner or a karmic ex. They could have had children with this person, and they may have been bound to this person because they had children, or they felt like they were bound. They had a certain mindset, so therefore they felt like they couldn't break free, but the door is there available and the chains are loose enough around their neck. They only just have to feel like they can feel for the chain and lift it up and walk out the door. But they may have felt like they just couldn't do it for a really long time. But I feel like your love interest has potentially also dealt with a strong sense of codependency here. Somebody either being codependent on them. I feel that's predominantly the case, but they could have been just as bad as each other before. I feel like your love interest has dealt with some sort of addictions in the past. I'm getting that. They could have been in a long-term commitment with this person and they had an arrangement. There may have not necessarily been passion in this connection with this person, but they may have had some sort of kind of casual connection, or they allowed casual connection, so they may have been in a relationship together, and I'm getting been under one roof in a home setting or a house setting, not home, because I don't feel like this person felt like they were comfortable in this house. And they didn't see eye to eye with this person. I feel like there was a strong sense of a potential open marriage here, or there was a strong sense of infidelity here and hookups type of thing right underneath someone else's nose. I feel like your love interest is dealing with someone who gets overly jealous as well. They're potentially obsessed with keeping track of your person, keeping tabs on them, potentially. Yeah, either that or what we saw earlier when the first few cards came out. It could be actually this karmic partner, the karmic ex, has got lots of friends of other people or whoever kind of looking at what's happening with you to see whether your person's interacting with you, but also to see whether you're interacting with your love interest in some sort of way. So just be careful that not everyone may seem to be who they say they are. If there is someone kind of trying to invite you in some sort of social media thing, I'm getting. So just be careful. Be careful of your emails, be careful of your post, I'm getting, for some reason, your phone number. Just be careful of your kind of personal details, or what you're putting out there online, I'm getting. Yeah, somebody felt stuck. They felt like they weren't able to transition and move out of something. They didn't have a happy home, as I said that earlier. I feel like your love interest has really had to work on themselves. Absolutely, and they've had to wait for divine timing to get something cycled out, to close off a karmic contract, for them to feel like they can message you and to say that they've potentially been bullied. They've been bullied in some sort of way. They've been abused in some sort of way. They've been trapped or tricked or played. I feel like this person is going to have a hard time with admitting this to you, or this person may be quite a proud person and they won't be saying of anything to you like that at all, but I feel like you intuitively know this person has probably been in some sort of very dominating kind of relationship here. I'm getting as well that potentially this karmic partner or the karmic ex may have even tried to kind of copy you in a sense. This is the second time I've got this kind of similar message in the past few days or the past week, where this person has tried to imitate you in some sort of level, because They know that your love interest loves you, they want you, that they're thinking of you, and this person thinks and feels that if they were to kind of be similar to you or kind of copy you in some sort of way, then your person is naturally going to gravitate towards them again or back to them, but that's not going to be the case. I looked up at the clock and saw 1111, which is a huge number, guys. So you could be dealing with a twin flame here, divine masculine, divine feminine, and your love interest, who potentially could be a divine masculine for a lot of you, was under the same roof with someone who they thought was their divine feminine, who they most likely weren't, obviously, and they've been trying to imitate your energy, but they can't do that. They can't. It's impossible. And so therefore your love interest is now seeing the difference between you and who they've been dealing with. And look at that, judgment in reverse. The divine hasn't let this happen. Like, they haven't let the kind of wool go over your person's eyes in relation to being fooled. There may have been a point where certain things were allowed to take place because they needed to learn sort of lessons, some sort of lessons with this karmic contract of sorts, but it's got too much now. So I feel like something is being reined back in and something is being revealed, and now your person is seeing something differently. Obviously with these messages, please take me for resonates and leave the rest, guys. What can we get here, please, for Leo? But also I'm getting as well that nobody compares to you, nothing compares to you. Your love interest knows this. They do. All they want is to be in your life here with the Three of Cups, to live their best life with you. They don't want to be inconsistent. They don't want to have you kind of being juggled around and unsure and everything else. They don't want to keep you in the dark. They want to tell you of everything. They want to confess their love for you. They potentially feel like you've already moved on in some sort of capacity. And what they want to show to you is that they're willing to do the work and to make things right with you. But this person's had to stay away because they needed to heal. But I feel like this person's getting ready to kind of rejoin their life, as it were. Rejoin life, celebrate life again. But it's been difficult. What else here, please? And thank you. Thank you. Wow, lots of pettiness here with the Page of Swords in reverse. A lot of sense of immaturity. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person who your love interest has most likely been dealing with. Wow. I'm kidding, there's been a bit of a B word here, guys. I'm not obviously going to swear, but they've been a bit of a B word, and it's not been pleasant being around this person, and they've wanted to turn back away from them for a long time, and they feel a lot of regret, and they're haunted by their decisions, that they stayed in something, that they were at this crossroads, that they didn't make a decision, that they didn't see things clearly, that they didn't speak up to you before about what was going on or not going on. There's been a lot of gossip around. This person may have been trying to control your love interest by using blackmail and gaslighting them. Intuitively, you know this here with the High Priestess, and you know that your love interest hasn't come forward towards you with their love because of something else or someone else they've been dealing with. And this potential karmic partner, the karmic ex, or this third party interference, what have you, is trying to block this connection from moving on forward with you. Yeah. So that you would give up and not bother to pursue this connection with this person, or for your love interest not to bother and pursue this connection with you, that you would both just kind of give up. Yeah, and it's all been done on the hush-hush, on the quiet here. Yeah, because this karmic partner, the karmic ex, wants to keep their foundation. They want to keep their stability. They want to keep their money. You know, this what makes them happy here is having, you know, their money together. They're very materialistic here. They don't have love for you person. They don't care for your person. They don't want to follow through in relation to, you know, getting married with this person if they're not married, or if they want to marry this person, they want to marry into marriage. wow, money, but I'm getting Murray as well. Wow, Murray. So somebody could be called Murray. Yeah, or that could be a nickname or what have you. Anyway, I digress. We have the Pisces energy, the moon. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you've had to really follow your intuition and stay away from all of this. You know that deep down your person will eventually talk to you when they're ready to talk to you and express of their feelings. You both have probably not seen eye to eye. Because you're both coming from different places. There hasn't been a sense of equality between the two of you, but you also knew deep down whoever they were dealing with, it wasn't right there either. There was a sense of codependency. And look again, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person was money hungry. They were power hungry. They wanted to be a kept woman, a kept man. They didn't want to do anything. They were work shy. They may have lost their job. Potentially this person... I'm getting squirreling money away. So potentially this karmic partner, the karmic ex, was squirreling money away so that they could go off in a new direction, and your person may have found out about it. They may have tried to revive a connection with someone else, so they were going to potentially leave your person anyway. Like go quiet on them, ghost them. So if something didn't go in this person's favour, this karmic partner's, favour, or the karmic ex's favour. So if your love interest had tried to speak to them and say, look, I want to go through a breakup, a separation or a divorce. There isn't really any love here. You know it's not here. We're here because of the children, because of the money, because we're legally tied. There isn't the connection, etc., etc. And your love interest's karmic partner or karmic ex may have made certain things really difficult and kind of in a sense pretended to be upset. They've been lying to your person to say that they're upset about them breaking up or separating, and they are upset, but that's because they lose their foundation, and because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. And if they were with someone else, in a sense that they had an open relationship and they potentially got pregnant here by someone else, and they kept it quiet. Or they may have even tricked your person, that if your person got pregnant with them, like whoever got pregnant, then they said that the child was theirs, but it wasn't. And it was actually whoever your person's kind of karmic partner, the karmic ex, they stepped out and they were unfaithful, and they may have tried to hide a pregnancy or hide an unwanted pregnancy and tried to pretend that everything was hunky-dory when it really wasn't. I'm getting 1010, so you could be seeing those numbers. I'm getting lots of messages, so obviously please take me feel resonates and leave the rest. What else here, please? For Leo. Obviously, if it makes sense, it makes sense, but if it doesn't, I'm very sorry, but it's just the way the messages are coming out. Yeah, you knew that your love interest had to end this relationship with this person, end this connection, that they had to go through a metamorphosis, that they had to transition out of something and go through a rebirth. You felt that there was a deeper connection between the two of you, but it wasn't ready for you and them to kind of get together before, because you couldn't have had the harvest with this person or reap what you sow in this connection with this person, with all the work that you've done, for it to have this kind of prosperous life with this person in lots of different ways, if they were still kind of tied in with something else or with someone else. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here. Yeah, there was heartache. You were heartbroken because you most likely had to call it quits with this person at some point when you didn't want to, because they had to end something else. Yeah, look at that. Your energy, Leo, with the sun. It was really important for you that you stayed out of all of this. You know that there is the masculine, feminine, the yin, the yang kind of energy connection with you and them, with the lovers, twins here with the lovers. You knew. And you knew that this person had to go down a particular path because you and this person weren't ready to go down the same path together. So you had to kind of go different directions, but you knew at some point that if there was the deeper connection between the two of you, and you had this past life connection or twin flame connection or high level soulmate connection, that they needed to finish going down this other path and kind of go through all of that to be rerouted, as it were, to then make their way back to you. You knew that. But that doesn't stop it from hurting the way that it did in the past. That doesn't stop you from, you know, having endless nights of just crying and being upset. I feel like you're about to get rewarded here. And when this person does come back into your life, they are going to be solid. They are going to be solid. They are going to be a changed man or a changed woman. This person may have kept you at arm's length in the past. You may have felt like you were an option to this person, but now this person feels like you're keeping them at arm's length and that they're now an option to you. There's a sense of confusion because you could be happily single right now, doing your own thing. You could have lots of people very interested in you, wanting to take you out, wanting to, I'm getting like, surprise you, support you, provide for you, spoil you. Yeah, as I say that, there's your energy, Leo, with the Strength card. It's interesting to me because I was meant to stop shuffling and put the cards down, but I just obviously felt that I needed to shuffle a few more times, and there was that reason for that message to come through. You're letting go of the burdens to do with the past. You're seeing things in a different way. You now have this kind of idea that if you were to go down this route with this person, that it would turn out well for you, but you may still be a little bit hesitant. I'm getting lots of messages, guys, so please take me feel resonates. This person may dream of you. They may dream of you, I'm getting. You dream of each other. You may have a very strong kind of psychic, kind of telepathic connection with this person. It's not going to be overnight that you and them kind of get together. It isn't. I feel also as well that if it's not necessarily a karmic partner or a karmic ex that has been too much of an issue in this person's life, in a sense, like causing loads of trouble, then potentially it could be family members here. It could be meddling relatives, potentially, or work colleagues who may have been relatively jealous of the connection of you and this person, what you both have, and people have been spreading some sort of gossip to try to end this connection between you and them, to prevent it from moving on forward. But we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces. So there's strong water energy here. And I am filming this on the 27th of June. And we do have the new moon in Cancer, I believe, tomorrow evening, the 28th. So there could be some sort of huge revelation happening from then on. But everything's been kept hidden for the time being, and it's been really quite complicated. I feel like for you to get your confidence up, I feel like you're needing to try out new things. I feel like it would be really important to kind of expand your horizons right now and really look into what makes you feel good. So if that's a new diet, a new regime of sorts, to meditate a bit more. I'm getting sleep more, rest more, relax more. I feel like potentially you may have been on your laptop too often. You're not getting outside enough, getting the fresh air. It may be important for you to I'm getting write down your thoughts as well, to journal. That may help. That may clear up some sort of confusion. That may help out with a few things, and anything that you feel like you've been holding on to, like repressing your emotions, it will help to kind of get them out there. If you're not able to speak to anyone at this time, if you rather keep yourself to yourself. But your love interest is finding you very mysterious right now. They're wondering what you're up to. They're wondering who you're talking to. They wonder who you're seeing. I feel like you're very much a night owl at the moment. So you may be just kind of reveling by enjoying your kind of quiet time in the evening. You know, you may not be an early morning person, guys. I know the seasons are changing and everything else, and it's quite light in the mornings right now, but you may just enjoy kind of being up and staying up late and working on something for yourself. So a lot of people who may be interested in wanting to kind of ask you out or meet up with you or to contact you and kind of just like for friends, like type of thing, you may be kind of turning down invitations at this point. You may just not feel like it, may not feel like socializing, but I feel like lots is happening for you. There's a lot of upheaval, but you may feel like you're a bit frustrated with this particular upheaval that's coming forward in your life. Yeah. So obviously just be careful with whatever you're saying to whoever you're dealing with right now, because there could be a tendency for things to be taken in the wrong way. So I believe your love interest is also very cautious of how they're going to approach you, because they want to do this properly. But they don't want to hold back from you anymore. That's what I'm getting. But anyway, guys, that's all the kind of messages I'm getting at this time. Lots of different types of messages, so I hope that some of these messages resonated, a few messages, if not the whole reading. This was only meant to be like a shorter bonus reading anyway, guys. So I'm sorry that it's gone on for so long. But it's just one of those things. So if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. So if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, then please hit the thumbs up, the like button, as that does help with getting the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of June, and I'll be with you soon for the July love readings. Take care. We'll speak to you soon. Thank you.